the news on the Exact Television TTV News Channel.
Hello, good day and welcome to the Exact Television TTV News Channel news. Exactly the way it is, class and style, program the Nigeria show, changing the future for Africa. Broadcasting here in Nigeria, Africa and around the world. Reliable and accurate. I am Desmond Mbolo. And on the news today, first the headline. FOWA National President Janet OBETA cries out over neglect of Eleme youths by Indorama and others. Says Professor Welkoso cornered our NGO from saying Indorama management on environmental degradation of Eleme land. These and other related issues coming up on the Exact Television. But before I bring you the details of the news, let me take you to these important commercials. Stay tuned.
Wow, people, you are all here. My name is Mr. Desmond Mbolo, and this is Rick Fact Newspapers, the mouthpiece of the people, the press, a must have in all homes and offices in Nigeria, covers community issues, governance, campuses, and social stories. A brand owned by the Exact Group, published weekly by Exact Productions Nigeria Limited EPNL Media News and Entertainment Company, adding values to lives and nothing less, to inform, educate, inspire, and entertain. For your advert placement and coverage of your events, call 0912-8161-708. Facebook at Exact Press House. Read Fact Newspapers, a must have in all homes and offices in Nigeria.
Welcome back, and now the news in detail. The National President of the Federation of Ogoni Women Association of Nigeria, FOWA, Chief Mrs. Janet OBETA, popularly known as America Mama, has cried out over the negligence of the people of Eleme local government area in Rivers State by the federal government of Nigeria, given the roles that the Eleme Kingdom plays to the economic growth of the nation's economy, yet lacks the basic amenities of life, and are youth unemployed in the midst of many companies. She's however calling on the government intervention to the plight of the people. The former president, Mrs. OBETA, disclosed this when she featured on the Exact Television TTV channel special program, the Nigeria show, changing the future for Africa.
I am Chief Janet OBETA, the former president of Ogoni and Eleme National. Actually, Eleme local government is being neglected, has not been recognized enough for what we have on our land. No employment, no benefits of any kind, no light. The youth are suffering because of how they are being neglected.
She also revealed that even the allies of Eleme local government are not doing much towards the elevation of the use of the LGA, which according to her is focused on properly and given the needed youth empowerment that will be useful to themselves and the society at large.
I have not seen any efforts in order to help the youth to grow in their youthful age. The oppression on them is too much. They look at them as crazy children, but they are not really crazy. It's because of the negligence on them that make them to go crazy. Actually, I have a lot to say. One, they have not really employed the youth. They are educated, they are sound in their reasoning, but nobody to solicit on their behalf about job. Most of them have gone to universities. They have certificates, they are engineer, they are on most of the field, that can make the companies to hire them for various positions, but nothing.
The national president of the Federation of Okoni Women Association of Nigeria, FOWA, Chief Mrs. Janet OBETA, further narrated her ordeal with the management of Indorama Eleme Petrochemical Company during the visit of a non-governmental organization to the complex to file their complaints over the water contamination and river pollution by Indorama Company, but rather were harassed by the management of Indorama.
Yes, I went there once.
Which company precisely?
Indorama. And I was harassed and chased out of the company. They asked me, mostly the Agbonchia youth and Aleto youth, that do I know they are benefiting and I'm coming to spoil what they are benefiting. They wanted to beat me, but as God may have it, I escaped death that day.
The former national president, Mrs. OBETA, however, accused Indorama Eleme Petrochemical Company of being responsible for the contamination of the rivers in Eleme that has deprived the fishermen and women of their means of livelihood without making adequate provision for healthcare facilities in the community, and alleged that Professor Handa Y. Ogosu intercepted our NGO and requested to have a private conversation with her. Take a listen to her.
So therefore, what was your mission at the Indorama complex?
One, to discuss with them about the chemical killing our people, the fishermen, the sand diggers, and secondly, how they can be able to employ the youth so that they will be useful. The way I look at them, they are growing old because they are sad, and that makes them to be angry so much.
When you talk about Indorama actually contaminating the water, the rivers, what do you mean by that?
Yeah, you know, the chemical is very, very dangerous hazard, and they used to, you know, pump it into water that make the fishermen to die. We have recorded most men that are sand diggers, fishermen. So I really went there to talk on that, but they did not allow me. Instead, Professor Ogosu called me and he said he want to see me. I asked him, what does he want to see me for? He said I shouldn't mind the people that came with me. I said I'm the one fighting. You're supposed not to call any person's name. Okay, now you say you want to see me in my house. How about seeing me in Kilimanjaro? He asked me if it is the Kilimanjaro Atone. I said no, the one at the refinery. And that was the end of.
As the final junction, Alexa?
Yes.
Okay. Who is Professor Gosu to Indorama? Who is he that actually invited you?
He didn't. We didn't meet for him to describe who he is. But as far as I'm concerned, he is nobody that is helping Eleme people concerning the chemical. Because if he's from Eleme and he's really a professor, he will do something to secure Eleme people's lives. I can testify that the chemical, when they release it, it goes in the air and many people perceive it silently. No hospital to cure the chemical that has gone into our system. Nothing. The water is being polluted. As I'm talking to you right now, we cannot drink borehole, and they don't make any kind of way to get drinking water for us.
Yeah, when you say you went to Indorama to actually speak on behalf of the people of Eleme and to tell them regarding the water contamination they are actually causing as a result of their chemical gas flare, all of that. Do you have any evidence to what you're saying? Have you ever snapped anything? Have you been to the river to actually see what is happening? Do you have evidence to what you're saying?
Yeah, we used, I mean, the non-profit organization that I use have gone to get the results, and the fishermen, we met with them, we saw how the chemical burnt their hair and their private parts.
Oh, that's serious. So when you talk about Professor Gosu actually calling you, sidelining you, why did he actually do that? Why did he do that?
It's best known to him. I don't know.
Does Professor Gosu work in Indorama? Does he work with Indorama?
The day we went for a meeting, I saw him, but I don't know his position.
Okay, you went for a meeting with the Indorama management. You saw Professor Gosu there.
Yes.
Okay. We'll find a way to meet Professor Gosu to hear from him on his own side of the story. What actually happened that day?
Yeah.
The former president also lamented and expressed sadness that nothing tangible has been done in Ogoniland towards the development of the land.
Actually, nothing has really happened the way it's supposed to be. We are still suffering oppression, suffering abuse, suffering. Our right is not given to us in any way.
She said the same neglect is experienced with Port Refinery Company in Alessa Eleme local government of Rivers State.
Yeah, the same suffering. We don't really achieve anything from NFPC or the companies in One, but the foreigners are the people getting upper hand in achievement.
Mr. Janet OBETA is calling on the Eleme stakeholders to rise to their responsibilities and solicit for the employment of the youth of Eleme, and actually call the companies to live to their responsibilities by engaging the youths which are qualified in every discipline.
Well, we waited for them to solicit for our right. They are not actually doing anything concerning that. And they are more than my organization. If you speak, your life will be in danger. For example, when we went for the meeting in Indorama, and the environmental that came from Abuja said we should go for the sightseeing. It is our people that said there should not be any sightseeing.
The Prophet Eleme said there should be any sightseeing.
Yes. Yes.
What was the reason? What the reason behind that?
Yeah, they know that they are not doing the right thing. They know that they are not doing the right thing. And again, they have no right. When we came with environmental Abuja to block the environmental Abuja that came, that we should not go for the sightseeing, but they did it anyway.
Okay, the organization still went for it, went on the sightseeing. Okay.
They refused us.
So, no, they say you have some evidence.
Yeah.
So how are you able to gather this evidence?
When time reaches.
You people have evidence currently now. The organization.
Yes, we do.
Okay.
If we are being invited, we have all the proofs.
Okay, man. You've spoken a lot, and let's talk about, because we gathered that Professor Ogosu is the current Mosul president. No, because there was an election held at the time. So if the Professor Ogosu you're talking about is the one we know as the Mosul president, then we'll have to meet him, because he's standing as the president of Mosul, which will be speaking on behalf of the people of Ogoni, for the good of the people of Ogoni. And if it's actually stopping people not to have access to Indorama complex, then we have to get to him in office to find out the situation of things. But we heard he's the current Mosul president.
The national president of the Federation of Ogoni Women Association of Nigeria, FOWA, Janet Obeta, further said that Professor Handawa Ogosu is not the president of Mosul, as he did not win the election.
How can he be current president? He did not run for an election. The person that he ran for election with him, which is Prince Bira, and he won, he did not win for him to come and answer the Mosul president. And if he is allowing the chemical from Indarama, calling himself professor, that he is soliciting for Eleme people and Indarama, and he knows quite well that Eleme people are dying. The people working in Indarama are dying silent. In Eleme, people are dying silently.
This is a little river at Eleme local government area of River State. Actually reporting live from a little community, the river that leads to the Okpajo riverine area of River State. Like it was actually said, we are the site now to ascertain reports. This is a television TV channel. Bridge where you can see the river actually being contaminated. You can see this water is where most of the fishermen and women of Eleme local government often come for fishing to actually earn a living, means of livelihoods actually being contaminated. As you can see, this is the South Television TV channel. So what can I actually say regarding this water? Has there been any contaminated issues before? The water be contaminated or polluted by anyone over the years?
The way Indorama people own their chemical, you will see fish on top water. Even if you stand by the side of the water, you will receive the odor of the chemical.
Fish be there on top water, fish they die on top water. As you will see the fish on top water they flow.
You will see the fish where don't die, where they on top water, where they flow.
Wow.
Because of the chemical where Indorama push inside the water. You see fish. Even me, where I enter inside the water, the chemical will soak me.
You know if you breathe.
Yes.
And those are times you go take small water inside. You go drink small water. Your health too. It affects.
It affect me well. It affect me.
And the issue now is that we're trying to get a healthcare facilities that can serve for the health of people that are working here, to have a healthcare facility that can take care of you.
Yes.
So if our provincial they want to actually distribute these healthcare facilities, the drugs, how do you think is the proper way to actually get to you guys? You guys that work here, how do you think is possible means of getting to you?
Then we come here. Then we work out come here. Then we see what we do for the sample. Then carry the thing, because now they don't call anybody say go carry this thing, go give people where they work for the inside the water. We will not be able to receive the thing, because Nigeria now is bad. Everything is corruption. We go give them now, say make them go give them, then we fold the thing, put inside their own pocket.
Okay, so that means the drugs will not get to you people. So it's better they should come to the field.
Yes.
Come to the field here to site here where people are working. So anyone they see them actually administer the drugs.
Yes.
Okay, than giving to any
Best way. Because if they no do like that, we no go fit see the thing.
Okay, I think they can actually hear you now, actually recommending for you people to be properly treated and given medical attention. That's what they're actually asking for. And this is coming from the Exam Television TV channel. We went on site scene to ascertain the reports from our guest.
Thank you for your time, and you'll be watching the Exam Television TV channel news program, The Nigeria Show, to look at the future for Africa, broadcasting here in Nigeria, Africa, and around the world. Reliable and accurate. And to end the news, another look at the main points. Remember, we told you that for National President Mrs. Janet OBETA has cried out over the neglect and the unemployment rate of the youth of Eleme local government area of Rivers State, and calls for government intervention and Indorama to live to their responsibilities and engage the youths. You can watch this program and other episodes online on YouTube and on Facebook at the Exam TV Online. YouTube, the Exam TV Online. On Facebook at the Exam TV Online. This program is also broadcast on the stations in Nigeria: RS TV, NTA, AIT, Silver Television, Channels TV, RS News, and TVC Nigeria. And from the desk of the Exam Television, Exam Production Nigeria Limited, EPNL, I am Desmond Imbolo. And bye for now. Have
Talk nobody's attitude. Do you know this attitude? Do you want to know this attitude? You ready? Do you know